Great to have you here. Welcome to this video. And I really always go into detail, and I was thinking, how can I show you how much pressure I actually use when polishing? Because that's actually hardly verifiable in the videos. So how much pressure do I actually apply with the machine to the paint surface? Because you also hear in many videos, including mine, about medium pressure or high pressure or taking all the pressure off. But what does that even mean? Can we make that visible in some way? And I think with this method, even though it's a bit unconventional, you'll be able to understand how I work, and you can also check it at home in a different way to see how much pressure you apply to the paint surface. And that's why I wish you a lot of fun. Today we're talking about the topic of pressure. Let's get started. And I think my little setup is so simple, yet so plausible, that it was really about time to do something like this. And I've brought a scale. Here you can see how much force I'm applying to the surface, specifically with what weight. 1 kilo, 2 kilos. Am I pressing down? 10 kilos of weight. And I want to show you that in this video. So I'm going to polish on the surface here, just a normal polish. And then I'll try, because I'm not a machine either, to apply the same pressure I used here onto the scale as accurately as possible to show you how many grams or even kilograms I'm pressing down on the surface. And then you can just grab an old scale at home and put it on the table. I'll say something about that in a moment. Please don't put it on the car roof, guys. This is a project car, but I want to do this side by side, one-to-one. And when you hear in the video that I'm applying a lot of pressure, then you'll know, okay, after watching this video, that I press down with that much force. Because it's really hard to show you in the video when I'm just doing my polishing action normally. I can only say a lot of pressure, medium pressure, little pressure. So what does that mean? That's why we're doing the test now. A bit unconventional, but that's just me. I always try to present it to you as visually and vividly as possible. I think that's a good option. Let's test that out now. I'm really curious about how much I'm pressing down here. Let's get started and go through the individual pads. I now have the CHEMICALWORKZ heavy cut pad here, which means maximum strength when it comes to foam, and the scale is already active. I think you can also see the number here. If not 1,000, then I'll definitely include them as well. So I think you can see it well. It was always around 9 to 10 kilos. On top of that, there's the weight of the machine itself. The whole setup weighs about 1.8 kilos with the cable. Depending on when I let go here, it's also 1.9. So overall, with 10 kilo of weight, dry, so to speak, without the machine running, yes, that's exactly the pressure I'm applying to the machine. So you can just try it out at home. Use a scale to match Sebastian's 10 kilo pressure. You can also just set it up dry like this. You can also use the scale from the bathroom and then just step on it and press down to 10 kilo, and then you'll know at home, oh, okay, that's how hard Sebastian is pressing, and maybe you should just press as hard as you've been doing so far. And then you suddenly realize, oh God, I've only been pressing down with like 3 or 4 kilos. That doesn't mean you don't have strength. It just means you've approached it very carefully, because it's hard to show in the videos how much pressure you're applying here. Here's another look at the dry exercise. Yeah, so exactly 10, maybe a maximum of 11 kilos because 12 kilos. No, I don't press that hard. 13, 14. No, I don't press that hard. That doesn't make any sense. So really 10 kilos is a good mark for the heavy cut. Let's move into the medium cut area. I think we can all agree on around 7 kilos. And that was also my assumption because I can feel it when polishing with the machine that I don't apply that much pressure. You can always press harder, but that was my natural way of working with it. And we're going to do the same thing here again. Of course, you can always press harder, but that was my natural way of working with it. And we're going to do the same thing here again. Here, we apply pressure, of course. Look, let's not press down on the surface like a crazy person. Here, it's all about polishing delicate surfaces. Very little pressure. I always say it in the videos, but what does very little pressure mean? Here we have our 1.7 kilos again. That always fits. But now my pressure comes into play here, the weight that I put on. Yeah, so it's pretty clear to see we've settled around 4 kilos for the weight that's resting on the surface. It's not just about what I'm pressing, but you also have to factor in the 1.7 here. And I think that was a really interesting thing for the foam pads. And to make the video complete, we're going to do the same thing now with the microfiber and the wool cutting pad. Or else you'll be asking about it anyway, and I'll just include it right away. You don't need to worry about it swaying a bit here. I didn't place the pad exactly in the center. This is really just about the pure pressure topic. We're completely leaving out the other thing. We were somewhere around 758 kilos, and I also quickly pushed it up to 10 kilos, so to speak. But that's not how I polish. That's way too strong, that's not how I work. So you can actually remember the total weight here as around 8 kilos for a winning weight. Just try that out at home. That was around 9 kilos. So here, you can definitely go up to 10 as well, but that's really the maximum. The surface is already beautifully polished, as you can clearly see here. So now you have a really important factor that might be interesting for you if you're polishing at home. Test it at home and comment if you pressed too lightly or applied more pressure. This is a good, simple method for understanding pressure. And it's also a really interesting point for me because I can see how important this factor is, especially in 2021, and that I'll always refer back to this in future videos when questions come up about how hard you're pressing and so on. And I think that's a really good method, but super simple. But this is the perfect way to show it. Sometimes the simplest things are also the most effective. And that's how I could perfectly show you how much force or how much weight I'm applying to the whole system, or how much weight is completely resting on the paint surface. Thank you for watching. If you have questions, leave them in the comments below. Let me know if I should do a follow-up or test something else. You can show it perfectly like this. I've overlooked things where you might say, try that differently, use a different machine, test it with an Evo Mini and small pads. We can do that again. But maybe I've overlooked a few things where you might say, no, Sebastian, you should try that differently and use a different machine, test it with an Evo Mini and some small pads. We can definitely do that again. So if you have any suggestions, I'd be happy to make a part 2 based on your requests on how I should check this again. Until then, you're Sebastian. Hey guys, and thanks for your feedback because that's really important. If you want a part 2, then write it down below with your wishes on how I can expand on this a bit more. So, until part 2, if you want, get in there, you're Sebastian. Hey guys, don't forget to subscribe. A thumbs up would make me really happy, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.